Unless you are doing landscape, portraiture, or real estate, do you need a full-frame camera? Now, we can get reductionistic with that sort of BS logic and say, well, if you're just going to do that, then why not just get a Micro Four Thirds? Hell no. There's 1,000 reasons not to invest in Micro Four Thirds. Lack of lenses being one of them, including countless other reasons. Dynamic range. I brought 3 cameras with me on this vacation down to my other house. One of them was a Nikon D500. The other one was a Fuji X-T2. And the other one was the Fuji X100F, which I'll be taking with me tomorrow to Key West, Florida. Travel light, right? All I need is a GFX. That too. Only thing I need is the Fuji X100F camera. I own 6 full-frame cameras. Homie's not stupid to the advantages of full frame. Everybody that owns a DX camera is always bitching, complaining about one of several things. It's like, where am I going to find, the wides or the wide zooms? Well, that's a reason why you buy a full-frame camera. Compression for portraiture. The 56, well, being a field of view of basically 85 millimeters, is still a 56 millimeter. A crop is a crop is a crop. A 56 is still a 56 and has the compression, if framed the same, as a 56 millimeter. 56 millimeter, while it's a field of view of an 85 millimeter, does not have the compression, nor does it have the bokeh of an 85 millimeter. f1.8, for example. It does, however, at f1.4. 85 millimeter, typically at f1.8 full frame, is what you get, except for the compression on the 56 millimeter Fuji, for example, at f1.2 or f1.4, specifically f1.4. So f1.8 full frame usually translates into f1.4. That's the reason why the Fuji 56 millimeter is super fast f1.2, to give you that same sort of bokeh depth of field rendering. But it's still a 56 millimeter. So portraiture. Secondly, landscape. Do we need to talk about landscape and wide-angle lenses when it comes to DX cameras? On my few weeks down here, I knew I would not be doing landscapes as I set the camera on top of my head. I will not be doing landscapes. I will not be doing... Let me see if I could set it there for a second. I will not be doing landscapes. I will not be doing portraiture. I will not be doing real estate photography. I would hate for this to slide off my head and break my nose. That would be horrible. You all would love it though. Some people would be laughing so hard. My bald head, it sits there perfectly. This is such a zen state. I don't need a full frame camera down here. This is no smaller than a full-frame camera. This Nikon D500 with a vertical grip is pretty huge. But I knew I'd be doing birds and distant stuff that I'd be cropping. So that's the reason why I bought the D500. DX cameras have an advantage. In most all cases, the pixel pitch is higher, which means I have a better ability to have more information, in the same area of a crop shot, if I were to use identical lens on a full-frame camera. More croppability. So while I have photographers with a $12,000 600 millimeter f4 Nikkor, for example, have them mounted on a chintzy-ass, I say chintzy, but a cheap Nikon D7200. It's like, why wouldn't someone with a lens like that have it mounted on a expensive full-frame camera? It's because they're going to crop the hell out of that shots, and the full-frame camera doesn't have the pixel pitch or the translational data. Also, you have better dynamic range, especially for shadow detail extraction in Lightroom, especially if you're shooting RAW, which is so important. So, you do have better dynamic range. You have the wide angles available to you. Real estate, landscape photography, portraiture, the wide-angle lenses. If you're not doing that, you don't need a full-frame camera. I'm not steering anybody away from a full-frame camera. I got a lot of full-frame cameras. I didn't bring a single damn one of them with me. And I'm not missing anything, because I know it me doing portraitures or landscapes. Or real estate. So, people complicate things too much. Differentiating out full frame from DX crop, it's not that hard. Or maybe it's just because I'm always studying cameras so much, it just comes so easy to understand, but most people don't seem to understand it. Anyway, I need to get ready for Key West tomorrow. Like that, right? Key West. Thank you for watching. Bye. If you like these videos, you can drop me a buck or two. Tell me, jump off a cliff, whatever makes you happy.